I can understand you guys can hear me. Yeah, everything is
Yes.
clear. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Sleeping. Why we sleep. This is a one subject which is something historically with the mankind for so many years. Every day we sleep. We feel dizzy. We want to sleep. We want to go to the bed. But do we ever ask ourselves why we sleep? Toastmaster of the day, dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, today I would like to talk about this particular subject of sleeping and why I want to talk about sleeping. Last December, something happened in my life. I was visiting Pakistan and I was going to an hospital for doing a yellow fever vaccination. Usually, if you travel in Africa, you need to renew your yellow fever vaccination. So when I went to do this vaccination, when they did my vitals usually before your any kind of vaccinations, they will check your weight, they will check your blood pressure and everything. I noticed that significantly in last 1 year, I was really increased my weight. And that was a worrying sign for me. I immediately at the same time consulted a doctor that my weight is really significantly increased. In fact, it increased in 1 year for 10 kgs. My blood pressure also, it's little elevated. And then the doctor immediately asked me for some blood test. And I did my blood test and I found that it was pre-diabetic condition which I entered in last year. It can be sound alarming for me because as the age grows from 45 plus, these are some of the signs which anybody can face. When I went in deep details with the doctor, I identified some issues which I was not able to follow properly. Doctor asked me one question. Your weight is increased, your blood pressure increased, your pre-diabetic condition. There can be one reason. What you are doing not naturally. Are you not eating naturally? You are eating too much fast foods, too much oily food. I said, no, I have a very good diet. I don't eat that kind of food. I eat normally. So then he asked me the second question, and which is important for today's speech. He asked me, are you sleeping properly? I said to him, sir, I'm sleeping very irregularly because I am doing so much work and sometimes I only sleep for 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours, maximum 5.5 hours. That was the point he alarmed me. He said, Kareem, human body, there is a condition. God created you in a particular way. In that particular way, you need to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours. And that's very important for you. If you don't sleep properly, it will shoot all your levels, all your blood levels. And it will give you that kind of issues which can make you very vulnerable. I listened to the doctor, I did the blood test, but then I went to the science. I want to investigate it more. That why my sleeping habit is affecting my weight and my condition. And as we all go these days to Google, so I Google it. I want to learn about this condition. I learned about one person, one British author, Paul Walker. He wrote a book called Why We Sleep. And when I read his book, and I listened to his interview. I didn't read his book completely, but I listened to his interview. And he said that sleeping, yes, it sounds not important for us. We sound sleeping why not important? Because we are living in a capitalist world where we are always working. We always want to produce. Sleeping doesn't produce anything, but sleeping can help you take care of your health. The most important part of our body is basically we need to relax, and that is our brain. And our brain can be relaxed only when we are sleeping in a particular way in a 6 to 8 hours. It helps your digestion, it helps your brain to work, it helps your blood circulation, it helps even your cardio circulation also, your heart, which is the most important part of your body. I read this material and I was mesmerized with the information that all my life, the one thing which I never cared about is that sleeping, because I was working, I was achieving things in my life. And then I realized that if my body doesn't sleep peacefully, I cannot do this much of work. What Paul Walker said, just decide a time when you sleep, usually in the night because night is important. Darkness helps the sleeping part. He said, relax yourself, reduce the screen time, reduce your diet also in the evening to half so your body can digest food and sleep peacefully. This is science is telling us. Dear friends, why I want to share this story with you? Because my purpose is that what I faced in my life, I want to convey to my friends that please don't do this mistake. If you want to enjoy your life fully, peacefully, then sleep peacefully. Toastmaster of the day.
Ines, Kagim, your